Hello, everyone, and welcome to the after-game post-recap live stream show hosted by Brett Hedges. The Windsor Express, 106-87 victors over the Brampton A's today. I am joined by head coach of the Windsor Express, Bill Jones. Bill, please tell us your thoughts about this victory today.
You know what, it was special. You know, last night we came out and, you know, it was a little disappointed in our effort and what ended up happening. We ended up losing. So I went home and got some rest and prayed and came and motivated the guys and let them know that I was proud of them. I went back to our training camp in October and went on with that progression and just told them what it meant and how I was proud of them, and they had an opportunity to overachieve, to reach our goal, and they went out there and played their butts off today.
Now, with the victory, the Windsor Express clinched the #1 seed overall in the National Basketball League of Canada and in the Central Division. Tell us what it feels to clinch it.
You know, it was tough. I mean, you know, Brampton is a tough team. They got out of the gate strong, and, you know, we started slow, and we just slowly picked up momentum and went step by step. And, you know, today is sweet. You know, I've been dreaming about it. I've been thinking about it. To have it come out to fruition today, for us to go ahead and capture that first place overall in our division is something special, man. Thank my God for giving us the opportunity to do it.
Now, you're a former NBA player yourself, and now you're blessed with coaching. Tell us about the emotion that it comes with coaching and coaching a game that you love so much.
You know what? It's the passion that I have, and you know what? You try to get at and instill it in your players, the passion that you had as a player, the love that you have for basketball, and that's my job every day as a mentor, a motivator, and a person that inspire, just to let them know what my experiences are and let them know that to take full advantage of this opportunity. Go out there and have fun. It's a short shelf life, and maximize it and have the best time that you can with it.
Now, this has been a 2-year build towards this goal. How does it feel to finally reach that goal after just starting this franchise last season?
You know, that was our goal. I mean, when they interviewed me for the position, they told me that their goals was to come out and win a championship. Last year, we came up short. We were short going into the finals. We went to the semifinals, but now, you know, we got an opportunity to have home court, and we play well at home, and we're just giving ourselves an opportunity. We want to just go out there and have fun and enjoy the moment and try to bring a championship home to Windsor.
Now, 3 games left in the regular season. Are there any kinks that you're going to try and have your guys work on in the last 3 games before the playoffs start?
What we're going to do is, since it's a quick turnaround for the playoffs, is we're going to try to rest our starters. Our starters have played major minutes, so we're going to try to come up with a plan, or whatever. Next week they'll be able to get some rest. We may rest a couple guys each game and then go ahead and take it that way and go out and still play Windsor Express basketball, but still with the opportunity to rest our players.
Well, we're looking forward to broadcasting next Friday's game against the Ottawa Skyhawks. RJ, would you care to join me for a minute? Thank you very much, Coach Jones. I really appreciate it. RJ Wells, Herman graduate, Windsor resident, professional basketball player. Tell me how it feels to play professional basketball in your hometown.
It's a dream come true. You know, I've been working my whole life to get to this point, so basically it's just a dream come true again to reach this achievement, and I'm going to keep working hard to continue it.
Now, you guys have 3 games left in the regular season, and you'll be able to work out some kinks in your game. Is there anything specifically that you're looking to working towards in your final 3 games of the regular season?
Me, I'm just trying to get healthy. I have been having some bad breaks with ankles and hips and a lot of injuries this year, so I'm just trying to get healthy so if my team does need me, I can come in and do what they need me to do.
Now, Windsor has a rich basketball history, but not a lot of people know about it. Is Windsor an underrated basketball city, in your opinion?
I believe so. I think once we start winning and once we start doing what we're supposed to do, then more people will come out and start to support it.
Now, you were signed at the beginning of the season. What's this season been like for you, playing professional basketball in your city, playing in front of hometown fans, but trying to develop as a player also?
It's been a rough transition. Just, you know, like I said, I've been coming off a lot of injuries and stuff and getting back in shape, because when I came out of college, I took a couple years off. So just really trying to get back in shape and just get back into the rhythm of things is the toughest part, and that's pretty much it.
Now, after basketball, we all like to think about what we'd like to do. Would you like to become a coach one day?
That's in the future. I like to work with kids, so maybe this summer I'm going to start doing some stuff with some kids and stuff, and maybe when I'm done, I'd like to definitely coach.
Well, RJ, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us on the post-game recap. Really appreciate it, and thank you for bringing basketball to the forefront in Canadian basketball. Appreciate it. We're going to... Pardon me? QB? Quenelle, would you like to join me down here? I'll go to him. I'm sorry. on the run. On the run here with the live stream recap. We're live, everyone. Welcome to TV. Quenelle, please tell us your thoughts on tonight's win.
I think it was great. I think we came out with a focus to go ahead and finish the season up strong and finish the first place.
I apologize. I'm sorry. You need a hand? I apologize. No. Let me just face over here. Sorry. Now, you guys clinched first place in the Central Division tonight. It's been a season-long goal. Tell us how that feels to finally clinch first place in the Central tonight.
It feels good. Like this is my first time doing it in the league. So I mean, we come out with one main goal, which was to clinch for the rest of the year. So I think that was pretty much everybody's main goal tonight. And we pretty much stayed focused and got it done.
Oh, yeah. Coming off a tough loss to St. John last night, what was the mentality coming into this game to try and clinch this first place?
I think from yesterday, everybody's spirits was down and everything. And I think the speech coach gave us today, and then a couple guys said a little words, cause it kind of uplifted us a little bit and got us to come out and play early.
3 games left in the regular season. Are there any kinks in the Windsor Express lineup that you guys are trying to work out before crunch time comes in the playoffs?
Not really so much of kinks. We trying to get a couple guys going into the playoffs, so maybe they'll help us out a little bit more than what they're doing. So over the next couple games or the rest of the season, we're gonna try to see if we can get more minutes for a couple other guys and try to get them going and help us out more in the playoffs.
Quenelle, thank you very much for taking part of this recap interview. Really appreciate it, and best of luck in the playoffs coming up. Appreciate it. Brett Hedges on the run, trying to grab Dardis Willis. Dardis, I'm sorry for photobombing you, but you're live on the internet now, along with Sarah Bonnie, a St. Clair Saint, whose team won their OCAA playoff game today. Sarah, what are your thoughts on Windsor basketball as a whole?
Excellent. Got a good thing going here. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Right here.
Yeah. Now, your Saints were victorious today against the George Brown Huskies. What's the mentality of your team heading into the OCAA playoffs next week?
We're just going in strong. We just
camera shy. It's okay.
I am. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. We went into today's game like really strong, really mentally focused, and that's how we're gonna go in next week.
Well, best of luck. Thank you for taking part in this impromptu interview.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
No, don't move, because I'm going to say something nice about you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, you know what? It's really good to be a part of Windsor's basketball community, and I pretty much watched this young lady grow a little bit and begin to play, so I'm excited to know that the other teams are supporting us, and that's great. And she brought that winning spirit here, and so we just continue to make the day very powerful by winning in the same fashion.
Sarah Bonnet, a recognized winner across Windsor and Essex, a multiple OFSA champion at General Amherst High School, and hopefully an OCAA championship come next week with the St. Clair Saints. Thank you for joining us, Sarah. Really appreciate it. Now, Dardis, your team clinched first place in the Central Division tonight. How does it feel?
Well, you know what? It's something we've been working after. One of the things that's really important. Are they right there?
Yes,
oh,
sir.
There they are. Anyway, one of the things that we've been working after is making sure that we execute. And tonight was a good example of great execution and a winning outcome. Last night we executed, but we didn't do it for 48 minutes. Here I can easily say we've done it for about easily 35, 40 minutes, and we had some small bumbles, but for the most part, it was good. But it really feels good to clinch today. That's what's most important.
Now, this has been a 2-year build since the inauguration of the franchise. How does it feel to reach a certain goal for such a franchise that's so young?
Well, you know what? We came out last year with the intent to become #1. That didn't change. It really feels good that it happened so early in our history, and we're going to continue to do it and work hard. So got a good group behind us that makes it happen, and I'm just one of the spokes in the wheel to make it happen.
Now, a couple of your players have been integral in your success this year, Darren Duncan, Chris Cummins. Can you comment on their leadership so far this season?
Well, you know what? It's really good. Hey, Chris, they want to interview you. You got a second? You're on live with me. They got us on live. We just need you for 1 second.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's much more important than I am. So that's why I wanted to make sure. Come on, baby. Don't even. He know he is.
Don't say that now.
Yes, he is.
Really
Yes,
mean it.
I mean it. I mean it. Why does he pick up me so much? Because he's taller and probably better looking than I am.
I'm very important to you.
Yeah. No?
Aw.
I'm asking you.
Oh, man. Yeah, I like that on camera. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Well, you're important to me too.
That's right.
You keep my kid eating.
That's right.
Man, he's tough on it, isn't he? And then she's right on his leg. This young lady right here probably be a better shooter than her dad by far.
No, she is.
She is. I kind of figured that. She is. But he was just talking about
Leadership.
And leadership.
You're a team captain on this team. You guys clinched the Central Division tonight. How does it feel being a leader on this team and doing that?
No words can explain nothing, man. I'm happy. I'm just happy. You know, I'm a captain. I'm a leader on this team, but honestly, everybody's a captain on this team. Everybody is. Sometimes they get on me, and you might think they're the captain, and I'm just a player. So we all leaders in our own way. I just try to keep the guys together and wanted to have the performance we had tonight.
A big 107-86 win over the Brampton Ace tonight. Chris, it's been a 2-year build for this franchise, and you guys have clinched first place in the league. How does it feel being part of the build and now reaching the fruit of your labor?
Feels excellent. I mean, my whole life, my whole career, I've been on the underdog. I've been on the team that people hate, the team that nobody wants to see survive, don't want nobody want to see make it. They come up all year round, every season with things to do that this team does this team does that. We earned this, we deserve it. I'm happy that I'm with Dardis and the Windsor Express. I'm happy to see Windsor win since they're one of the most crapped on city in Canada. And yes, I said it. The fans deserve it. Our organization deserve it. And some of these players who, if they didn't have this opportunity to play, they'd be out here lost. They deserve it. So kudos to Windsor. Kudos to the organization, Dardis Inc. Kudos to the basketball team.
He keeps me alive.
I'm happy. That's all I am. I'm just happy. Very emotional.
There's plenty of pasta in the back, so make sure you guys both get some of that pasta because we had a big party today. So I appreciate that. Yeah, he's something else, man. Something else. You're a tough cookie. I love it.
I love it too. You're a pleasure to watch, Chris, and you're a pleasure to watch lead this team into its dominance that it has been this season. Now, you guys have a had a record-setting 12-game winning streak earlier in the year. Just talk about what it takes to put together 12 wins in a row in a professional setting.
A counselor. No, honestly, just a good program. I mean, people don't see the behind the scenes, man. This is a work in progress. Like, this man don't leave some days. And then on the player side, some nights we don't sleep. 12 straight games, man, we just was willing it. We wanted to make it 13, 14, 50, but unfortunately game guys didn't see that. But it takes everybody. It takes a collective effort to make something like that happen. Trust me, that Brampton double OT, we could have easily had just an 11-game streak. That was coached. That was us staying together. Even our owner in the house jumping up and down gave us a second push. It's a collective effort to do what we did this year. No one person, I think, can take credit, but this is collective.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm here with Chris Commons and Dardis Willis of the Windsor Express after clinching the #1 seed in the Central Division, heading into the playoffs. 3 games left to go. Is there any chance that you'll see some rest in the next 3 games?
I think the coaches are going over that right now. I think right now it's important to get, our second unit and some of the guys off the bench more comfortable and going because, as you saw from Neek, he's a prolific shooter. We just got to get him more comfortable. He'll be dangerous in the playoffs. We got to keep Pop going. So I'm pretty sure the starters to get some significant rest this week while they go ahead and get their momentum. So
now, this week you're going to be taking on the Ottawa Skyhawks in a college setting, different from their Scotiabank setting. How does the change of venue change the style of play that a team has?
I think Chris can probably answer that a little bit better. I think they're going to go in there and do the thing.
Sometimes it makes a difference, but if you're a true professional athlete, the arena doesn't matter. You got to put your shorts on, warm up, and shoot on the goal, no matter where you at. So I don't think the difference, atmosphere, nothing's going to make a difference. I know we'll see a lot of rest next week, so tell the fans, don't worry, don't fret. We may not look like the best team in the league, but that's because we're getting things and we're building and we're gearing ourselves towards the playoffs now. We're just switching gears, but we'll be all right versus Ottawa.
Now, demographically, some would say that Windsor's not a hotbed for basketball. Do you disagree with that?
Yes. I think Windsor is about to be a hotbed for basketball for years to come. So, to anybody who says that, good luck.
Anything to add to that?
No, rich history here in Windsor, Detroit area. Long time. If you look at some of the guys like Mike Berkovich and those guys that came through, Coach Brampton, and man, I tell you, you have legends. So I think he's right. Anybody that says that we're not a hotbed, I think they're missing the point or missing something. But just hang in there, you'll see.
We got great athletes all over the city, from the high schools to the University of Windsor, who's been a winning staple in the community for years. So there's basketball here in Windsor. You just got to come out and watch it.
That's right.
Enough said.
Yep. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. Hey,
I'm just. What do you want now? You want Papa? Okay, I gotta go find Papa now. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Papa, would you like to come sit next to me for 2 seconds? I know you got a Tim's in your hand, but. How you doing? I'm doing well. Papa Opung. Oh, what? Oh, you want to go over here? I'm sorry. Yeah, we're live. No big deal. Good? Right there. Hi, I'm with Papa Opung, shooting guard for the Windsor Express. Papa, your team clinched first overall in the Central Division tonight. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great. You know, we came in the gym and we always had one goal, and this was one of the goals at the beginning of the year was to actually finish the league on first and clinch that first place for the rest of the season and playoffs, and we did good. So it feels good to accomplish another goal.
Now, you guys dismantled the Brampton A's tonight. Came off the bench and had a scoring touch early. How does it feel coming off the bench and contributing to your team in such an important game like this?
It feels great. You know, anytime you can help your team win a game, it always makes you feel good about yourself. I didn't have a good game last game, so I really want to come out and just play hard with a lot of energy and give it to them.
Now, last night you guys had a disappointing loss to St. John. Guys were not licking your wounds, but a little upset about the loss last night. Was there anything that was said in the locker room before the game that made you guys pumped up and wanted to get this win, especially?
Yeah, basically, you know, if we won today, we clinched. There's no way, and no one could take it away from us. You know what I'm saying? We have the best record in the league, and we're going to have home court for the rest of the year. So that was pretty much the main message that was going throughout the locker room, and we came out and executed tonight.
And execute you guys did. Papa, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me on the recap. The Windsor Express are first in the NBL Central Division, and I may have Stefan Base God Bonneau join me if he'll let me. Buck, I'm sorry. Mr. Blue Shoes.
How you doing?
Dominic Buckley, nice to meet you. I'm Brett Hedges, and it's a pleasure to watch you play. Just wanted to say that. You're joining us live on the live stream recap all over the internet. Dominic, your team clinched the Central Division tonight. How does it feel?
It feels great. We've been working hard all year. You know, we're a very good team. You know, we just got to tweak a little things here and there so we can go on and win everything.
Now, you guys dismantled the Brampton A's tonight. You yourself had a great shooting game. Talk about your improvement throughout the season after playing with these teams for a couple months now.
It's just all confidence. You know, going out here every day, coming to practice every day, and shooting in practice. And then when the game comes, I just got to go out here and do what I can do best, and that's shoot the ball.
Thank you very much for joining us, Dominique. Look forward to watching you next week against the Ottawa Skyhawks in the final regular season game at the WFCU Center. Anyone else, guys? And you want Stefan. Thank you very much, Dominique.
Thank you.
Take care. Get some rest. You got to come with me. You got to come with me 2 days in a row. Good. Stefan Base God Bonneau. Another great performance tonight by the league's second leading scorer. Steph, scoring aside, you guys clinched first overall in the Central Division tonight. How does it feel to be part of that accomplishment?
Yeah, it feels really good. You know, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff that, you know, that they have over us. A lot of it goes to the players. We work hard every single day. So it's a big accomplishment. It feels good.
It's a big day in Windsor basketball. Now, Windsor is not known throughout Canada as a hotbed, but do you disagree with that? Do you think Windsor is a great place for basketball in this country?
Yeah, I definitely do. It's a lot of talent out here. So people got to think different about Windsor now as far as coming to basketball.
Now, 3 games left in the regular season. You guys have to go on a road trip, and you guys have a change of venue, playing in a college setting in Ottawa on Monday. Tell us, what does a change of venue do to a player's psyche, if change anything at all?
Nah, I don't think it changes anything. You still got to go out there and do your job. It's still 94 feet, still 2 baskets. It's all the same, but just looking at something, you know, being in a different building is just not gonna change much.
Now, final regular season game against Ottawa Skyhawks. It could be a potential first-round playoff round for you guys. Tell us about the scout on Ottawa heading into the playoffs, possibly.
we're just gonna go out there and do the same thing we've been doing. You know, main focus on defense. Number one in defense. So that's what's gonna drive us to go and get going every game. So that's all we're gonna continue to do.
Now, the NBL All-Star Game probably going to be after the season. Will you be interested in taking part in the slam dunk contest again?
I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see if that's gonna happen. I'll let everyone know soon.
Well, it's hard to top dunking over a 6'9" man to win the contest last year. Now, playoffs are coming up. Is there a certain mentality that this team has going into a stretch of 3 games before the end of the regular season, before the playoffs?
Yes, there definitely is. You don't want to, we don't want to take the foot off the gas just because we've clinched and everything. We want to keep going out there, keep playing Windsor basketball, so that when the playoffs do come, we're not lackadaisical coming into that first game.
Are you excited for the playoffs?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
That's enough said. That's good enough for me, Stefan. Thank you very much for joining us on the live stream recap. You've been watching Brad Hedges on the after game live stream recap with the Windsor Express. Throw up the signs. Windsor is the #1 team in the National Basketball League of Canada. Print it, say it. It's not going to change. Windsor is #1. Thank you for watching the post-game show. I'm Brad Hedges saying thank you and good night.